Hello. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. And the continuation of our space adventure. We're just always on Timber Hearth. So we've made a massive discovery. We just don't know what it means yet. We've got a warp core lab on Ash Twin. Or Ember Twin? I forget which one's which. I want to do one thing before we get started. Oopsies, wrong one. Don't hit the moon. Go around the moon. So, we now know that there is a landing pad on the sun, but the easily accessible pad is currently blocked by cactus, and somehow that is a more dangerous proposition than attempting to land on it while it orbits the sun. I don't know why that's my priority, but that seems to be what we should do. Which is madness. Wait, let me check. Do you have a core? You do. So theoretically, if I stood here, we would eventually get warped to the other planet, I guess. Theoretically, I guess. I don't fully know how these work. Do I have to warp here first before it'll warp me back, or am I... I don't know. I mean, it probably can't warp me when it's covered in sand, so let's maybe not risk it. Okay, well, whatever. I wanted to see if we could just get into the high energy lab, or does that door close between runs? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep. Doing good. I did open the door last run. Does it reclose? It does. Damn it. That's fine. I don't know if we need anything in there. Maybe. I mean, we could... there's the possibility that we need to, like, look at all the warp pads on the other planets, see if any of them need a core, and go quickly check. Landing on that sun platform. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we need to take an empty one to the warp forge, maybe? I don't know. There's one planet we have not yet searched, and that is Dark Bramble. I think today we're going to spend some time on Dark Bramble and just gather more information about what we might need to be doing. Let's maybe not hit the planet on the way. I'm also kind of scared to investigate this planet. First of all, I just don't know how. Like, a lot of it doesn't look connected to itself. It's just got this core. Do we go into the core? Oh yeah, it's kind of icy. Huh. There's also theoretically an escape pod here. Is that just a rock I'm looking at? That's just a rock. So we did see one of those seeds back on Timber Hearth, and we just shot our scout launcher into, like, a similar hole to that, so maybe we just fly our whole ship into one of those holes? Yeah. The crust appears to be vacant. Alright. I don't like it. Oh, wait, no. No. Just light hitting it weird. Okay. Match the speed. Pick a hole. Oh, this is dumb. Might be. What the hell? I mean, it matches what we saw on the scout launcher. Ooh, oh god! Hey. Well. Yeah, that's okay. Huh. Maybe we need a gun. We need a gun on the side of our ship? Okay. So... not that, at least. Okay, well, my next thought is we're going back, and I'm gonna shoot my scout launcher in it. And see what happens that time. Because we did see an anglerfish when we shot it into the seed on our planet. There it is. 27 kilometers. Man, I am not thrilled by the idea of trying to land on that sun platform again. And everybody's been telling me I need to use the landing camera. I probably need to master that if I want to do that. Oh, interesting. It's just coming from the core. Ooh, we can see all of our planets at once. How lovely. Wonder if we could line up the signal scope to get them all at once. Just get the full symphony of everybody. Alright, coming back in. Let's put that away. It's in the way and loud. Okay, match velocity. Get in close-ish. Go. No, I missed. Oop, wrong way. Nope. Completely missed. I don't want to go back in. I don't want to go back in. Oh no, it went in. Maybe? I don't know what's happening. Oh. What the hell? I can't control it. It's not rotating, but it's getting further away. Is it going somewhere? Oh no, look who it is. I remember that one being dead when we fired it through the last seed. Wait, is it coming back? Why is the number getting smaller again? Oh, no, I think it... No, it's still moving. Or is it because I'm moving? These seem to be the same two pictures over and over again. Okay. Ooh, beautiful glow on you. I'm terrified of you, Dark Bramble. I don't know what to do with you. Well, I'm glad we explored it. I don't know what to do with that. We need a gun, I guess. We could take another crack at the Comet. The Interloper. Because now that we've had somebody say somebody went missing on it, it seems worth checking out. Doing properly. Come on. You have to be aware that it goes really close to the sun as well. Okay, let's see if we can land, like, in the tail part. If that makes sense. Maybe even get a good view of it. Is there anything? There looks like stuff. Is that a gravity cannon? Hey, we landed. Good enough. Oh my god. It's the ship. Oh, okay. This is troublesome. It seems the Comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the Comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the Comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Larry. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. Will that happen to my ship? Should I park on the warm part? That may be worth doing. Maybe it'd be easier to land if I moved that ship. Okay, at least we're far from the sun. Okay. Are you gonna stay? I seem to recall you floating off last time. Then again, I didn't land very well. Very slippery. Okay. Let's try to keep our jumps to a minimum just in case. Just don't want to go flying off this thing. Which does make it a little harder to explore. Okay, kind of approaching the tail of it again. Alright. I'm willing to risk a little bit of height just to see a bit better. Is there anything in this cave? Is this a cave? No. Nope. I mean, we should at least be able to find bones here. People died. Or disappeared. Okay, not this way. Oh god, oh god. Ooh, we're very close to the black hole. I mean, I don't even know what we can expect to find here. Okay. Based off the map, we've not explored this area yet. No. Quick. Ow, really? There's no gravity. How do you have fall damage? Uh-oh. Don't go too high. Don't go too high. Just want to quickly orbit it. It's usually stuff at the poles. Anything at the pole of this one? No, that's just the ship. Would removing the ship maybe make something visible? That is a possibility, I guess. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything. And I'd hope that if there was something here, it'd be like easier to find. I don't know. But there is the possibility we may need to recall the ship. Ow. I guess we are hurtling towards the ground pretty hard, even without gravity. Alright, well. It's not that hard to recall. Not that one, not that one. That one. Ooh, come on, go down. So we go back to the gravity cannon here, recall the ship, and then go back and see if it was standing on something, I guess. Alright, come on. Ugh. I'm still thinking about that sun platform, trying to land on it. And how that might actually be a thing. Bad guess once again. Very optimistic music for me failing this. Thank you, though. God, we went further than we were at the beginning. Alright. Here we go, this is good speed. Is it a good speed? Come on, I see the gravity cannon right there. And the comet's getting closer. It's gonna get here before me. Alright, here we go. Thank you. Alright, getting back into the gravity. Avoid that. Wrong button. Down, please. Cool. Need to bring my spaceship back. Ow! Pretty bad job. Let's bring it back. Cool. I was gonna say, did we figure out how to leave last time? No, we hurtled ourselves into space last time. Come on. Here we go. There we go. That's much better. Alright, back to the Comet, I guess. Ridiculous. Oh, it's going to be tricky to spot, though. Alright, it kind of orbits between Black Hole Station and the Sun. Kind of just want to pull ourselves away from the Sun as much as possible. Kind of goes near Dark Bramble. It's the Quantum Moon. There it is. All the way over there. Trying to think of what our larger next steps are. Because Dark Bramble kind of seems like a dead end currently, which is unfortunate. Until we find a way to deal with the giant anglerfish. I mean, I was gonna say, maybe we could study the dead one to figure out how it died, but it starved to death, and I just fed it, so... Well, that's not even Dark Bramble. Not even looking at it. Come on. Yeah, it's a little too slow. A little too slow. Still gotta approach it. Here we go. And down. Perfect. Okay. Where was the ship parked? It was parked here. Nope. Didn't reveal anything. But it's cool that it's gone, though. That's pretty neat. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No, 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 no. Stay nearby. Stay nearby. Damn it. It's weird that there's nothing here. There's nothing along the outside. Huh. All right. All right, back to the ship, I guess. Well, my next horrible idea solar structure that's orbiting the sun. Not an easy thing to land on, that's for sure. If we play it very carefully, it could work. I mean, I have a tendency to overshoot planets. Of course I'm gonna launch myself directly into the sun, like several times. Just gotta be careful with it. Or we could go home and ask if anybody has shears or something, however you get rid of cacti. Okay. This is so immensely dangerous. Where even is it? Like, I don't even know the safest way to do this. Not that that's really something I'm trying to figure out. Where is it? There's a chance that as the sun expands, it swallows it. Meaning we'd have to get to it pretty quick. Oh man, that could be it. Huh. Because it's been orbiting around this thing pretty quick, and we are not seeing it. Unless we're, like, following its orbit accidentally. I think it's gone. I think it just might not be here anymore. So we might just have to get here before that happens. Oh, God. I mean, if we come here first when it's further away from the sun, it is theoretically less dangerous to land on. Alright, well, if that's the theory, I say we fly into the sun and restart this loop. And try to get onto that space station as fast as possible. And then maybe while we're trying to do it, we'll either fly into the sun or see that it also flies into the sun. Maybe if we go in there, we'll find it. Let's see. Show me the station. I feel like our death counter is about to get a whole lot higher. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get it in one. Maybe... I mean, maybe probably not, but it'd be cool if we got it in one. Yeah, scared our Bramble stuff. I'm trying to think of how we can start tying some of these pieces together. Because now that we've been to pretty much every planet, I imagine we need to start putting some pieces together. But I'm not entirely sure what those pieces are yet. I suppose we could start looking at our ship log. Alright, we're maybe a little still close to our planet. There it is. See, it's so easy to find. It must have been swallowed. Okay, let's get in close-ish. Not too close-ish. Not too close-ish. Too close-ish. Imagine that's gonna happen a few times. Could play through this quickly. Skull, you're gonna be playing a lot of short films right now. Why do I think this is the only option? Thus far, we've unlocked no new tools for us or the ship. Which makes me think that we aren't going to get anything that's going to help us get through the cacti. Unless there's like some tool we can unlock that lets us like teleport to our scout launcher. Or to our scout. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Wish there was a way to target the space station specifically. Ah, man. Yeah, well, I don't think we need our headlights. How do we lock on? There we go. So if we get too close to the sun, it starts to pull us in. It looks land-onable. Keep your distance from the sun. Is there any way I can... I wish we could, like, track its path a little better. Kind of try to treat this like a planet a bit more. I keep seeing planets come around, and I think that's the space station. Oh, there it is. There it was. Where'd it go? There's gotta be a better way to do this. Like a grappling hook? Come on. Yeah, there comes a point where the booster isn't enough. Damn it. At least it knows to show that quickly. Or at least less of it. No one in town would have any advice, right? On how to land on the sun. There's also the possibility that we should look at our ship's log, and it might give us some advice at where we should be looking. So I feel like most of our checklist is checked off at this point. We've searched every planet. We know about the warp gates on the Ash Twins. We know where they mostly go. Oh, hey there. God. No, not Dark Bramble. The sun. Here, go underneath us. Nope. That seems extremely hard to land on. I think I'm wasting my time. But I can't really think of any other way to get in there. God. I'm gonna look at my ship's log. We haven't done that for like the majority of this playthrough. See if it has any tips on where I might consider looking. You're gonna load a lot of stuff, aren't you? Why are some of these colored but others aren't? Huh. Oh, the vessel. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Anglerfish. Probably a big problem. 6th location, Quantum Shrine, Tornado Simulation, Gravity Cannon, Escape Pod, at least Old Settlement. If they're gray, does that mean we haven't found everything? Oh yeah, and then they're getting to the center of Giant's Deep still. Oh boy. Oh no, that one has an orange symbol on it. I guess that means we haven't seen everything there. Lake Bed Cave. Yeah, I guess we haven't seen that properly yet. Alright, okay. Map mode. Sun Station. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. Okay. Is it just going to tell me about the planets and all the stuff on them? Yeah. The Sunless City. There's more to explore here. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Lake Bed Cave. The Wandering Rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. A Nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. Huh. Yeah. Ash Twin Projects. Oh no, we've discovered everything there, I guess. Hollow's Lantern. Yeah, we're not going to Hollow's Lantern. That's crazy. Quantum Shrine. Oh, you're not saying there's anything left there? Okay. Let's go to rumor mode. Wait, what is this one? Subsurface energy readings. Frozen Nomai shuttle. Oh, yeah. I found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nomai landed on the Interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the ship. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm while the other 2 explored the Interloper. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the Interloper's surface. I don't know where they did. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. 2 of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the Interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. I guess I just missed it. Yeah, let's try one more time. Keep an eye out for a fissure. There it is. Just behind the sun. It's that stupid base. It looks way too small to land on. That they can't possibly be expecting players to do that. That's just a bit much. Maybe if the landing pad was bigger. Maybe there's a way to, like, change which warp pads go where? We could use that to land on that platform. It's so hard to know. Maybe if we got figured out the combination of the warp core and Ash Twins, maybe that'll result in something useful. Ooh, that's going past it. This way. I don't know if I was going past it. It was just going past me. Give me your energy readings. Okay. Whew, wow. I don't see a fissure. I see this thing here that looks like it could be a fissure. Oh, Christ. Well. Wait, was that it? I think I just saw something. Let's repair that real quick before air gets out. Thought I saw something. Of course, I immediately forget where I saw it. No, stay close, stay close. Though orbiting is probably the best way. Don't do this again, don't do this again. Ow. Good enough. Any hints on where the fissure was? Gravity cannon, shuttle, shuttle. Ugh. Said it was on the sun-facing side, which is this side, so I don't think it's like hidden amongst the stalactites. Fissure, fissure, fissure. Hearing a lot of cracking. Hello. What the hell's happening here? It's melting because it's close to the sun. So are we. Uh-oh. Hi. Well, that sucks. Ho-ho! Had to be patient. Interesting. Let's see what we can find. Of course it's freaking ghost matter. It's always freaking ghost matter. Anything good? I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below. closer to the Comet's center. I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Huh. It's not much ghost matter. Okay, yeah, you can just hop over it. But I'm worried we're gonna skate right into some more. Ooh, big ol'. That's promising. Get through, get through. Are we good? No. Damn it. Is there anything we can do about ghost matter? It feels like it's blocking a lot of essential things. We've seen so many paths blocked by ghost matter. There has to be something we can do about it. Other than just bravely running past it. Like, that doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, I bet there is more to see there, I bet. View entry, there's more to explore here. Yeah. 0G Cave, Gabbro's Island. Statue Island, Statue Workshop, Ash Twin Project. Probe tracking module, yeah, we need to find that still. Yeah, Dark Bramble Seed, inside the seed. Yeah. Esker's Camp. I mean, all of this seems to be connecting into the Ash Twin Project. Ruptured core, I found the 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. There's more to explore here. Ugh. We could just go back. Highlights orange where there's more to see. Yeah, Sunless City, the Comet. It's hard to tell how many of these, like, have more to see or are kind of just dead ends. I imagine if they have, like, a big old question mark, they are important. Nomai warped to the solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. And possibly opened a black hole that's leading to wherever those big old fish guys are coming from. Huh. Oh, no, let's put this on first. Okay, we started the week with this. I think we should finish the thought. I want to see what happens if we finally get to the Warp Forge. The Black Hole Forge. Because it's gotta be something, right? It's a weird way to access it. Maybe it'll have some sort of upgrade for us. It'll have something. It'll at least have some kind of information. Who knows what? But that's how mysteries work. Come on. Alright, what are we looking for? Looking for the warp pad ruins. Do. So I'm trying to think of all the dead ends we've hit. The anglerfish is one. There's whatever the hell's going on in the center of Giant's Deep. We cannot penetrate the core, but the tracking module likely landed there. So we probably have to find some way through that. And I think somehow the jellyfish are involved. But one of the jellyfish was encased in, like, a crystal that looks like one that came from Dark Bramble. So maybe there's, like, more investigation there that we have to do. To, like, figure out how to get rid of those crystals or something? I don't know. Be with you shortly, hopefully. I mean, at least we aren't going to try to do crazy stuff on the Ash Twin. Probably. Hopefully it'll answer some kind of mystery for us. Give us some sort of guidance. Anything. I am concerned about the high energy lab and all those warp cores that are just sitting there. Do we need to take those somewhere? I guess there's checking to see if all, like, the warp pads work. So we obviously know the one here works. There isn't one on Dark Bramble. We could try Giant Steep next. But we're going to do this one. Hope that the sand is gone enough. There's a sun platform. There's no way you land on it. That's crazy. Maybe I was trying to use the tower after it was destroyed. Oh, no, wait, no, it was blocked by cactus. That's why I couldn't get to it. I keep forgetting. Okay. And slow down. And slow down. Maybe we need to try and get in there before the sand gets too low, maybe? Whatever. We'll find our ship later. Where was it? Oh, Christ. No, 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 no. Not me. Don't take me. It's gonna take my ship, though. That's my fault. There's the entrance. Maybe if we try to run through here before all the cactuses get revealed, we can, like, get on the pad. Come on. Can I crouch? Ooh, this actually might be it. Oh my god. I'm brilliant. Just a little lower, please. A little lower, please. Oh my god, that's... Ow. God, that's brilliant. This game's brilliant. And it's active. Hopefully. Let's see it take us there. See what we find. Yeah, this is crazy. Just slowly wait for the biggest thing in the sky to appear. Is that it? I can see it out the door. Not you. There it is. Please? Oh my god. Alright, let's see what there is before it descends into the sun. I forgot about that part. A long time ago, no user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Is this the emergency door? Alright. I will have no regrets. Some regrets. Holy shit. Oh, go in there, go in there, go in there, go in there. There's a sun right below us. I can't touch it. I'm allergic. Oh my god. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. They did this on purpose? What? Star has reached end of natural life cycle, now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time till sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 4 minutes. Start at 15 minutes, okay. Let's not waste time. Excuse me, excuse your bones. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired the arrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. That's a good thing, I think. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over? But I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected, given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. I disagree with blowing up the sun. That's just me. Ash Twin projects, I imagine? Yep, this thing. Gotta figure out where that is. If that's everything... We got 3 minutes. I feel like I missed something on here. Did I miss one? No, I read them all. They just look a little blue. Okay, I think we should leave. So they failed, but then the sun is blowing up anyway. Nope, careful. Anything up here? Not seeing anything up here other than another Nomai statue. Okay, interesting. Not interesting enough to stay longer. Back across. Don't get hit by that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's leave. I have no desire to learn more here. Whew. Okay. I don't even know what to do with what we just learned. Well, we did just learn it. Ah, jeez. Okay, this one leads to Ash Twins, but I have no idea where. Timber Hearth. Oh no. I wasn't fast enough, was I? Oh no, wait, no, the sand goes down here, right. Yeah, we need the sand to go down so we can check out this one. Oh, maybe it's down enough. Sort of. It's almost there. It's a ceiling, right? So I don't fly out. God, okay. Well, at least we visited the sun station. It's a crazy thing we've accomplished. Alright. That was quick. There you are, my beauty. I'm accomplishing 2 life goals at once. Or at least in quick succession to each other. Oh man, it's a thing you enter. Why did they hate ground so much? Okay, whether or not it's pointing to the place or not. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. More please. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Interesting, another Nomai statue. Where's the forge part? Oh, hello. Can I potentially put stuff in there? Is it even possible for me to, like, lower this thing into the black hole from here? Yeah. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. What? Stop it. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Okay, well we figured out that part at least. Whatever. It's not ruining archaeology if it's just going to go back eventually. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs. Namely, that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate, because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Oh. Of course I stood on the one broken one. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on, or in close orbit around, the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. So that one's just never going to work. Huh. Ooh. Almost missed that. Oh, there's a place outside to use it, isn't there? Or at least one nearby, I think. Yeah, here we go. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Central chamber of Ash Twin. I guess we haven't seen that. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. It's ready? No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Is there one at, like, the center of the planet, maybe? Well, yeah, we gotta figure out where this is. Man. Uh-oh. Apparently the anti-gravity doesn't cover all the platforms. Oops. Okay, well. Shit. That's bad. I can't get back to my ship now. Huh. Yeah, I don't entirely know what to do now. I think I'm stuck here. There's no... Yeah, the only warp back is on the ceiling, and I can't reach the ceiling anymore. It's way too high. I think that might just be it for this run, then. So there's not really much more I can do. Oops. Can't think of anything else on this planet. I mean, it would be nice if we could check our ship. Fuel level critical. Yeah, there should be some out here. Huh. I guess we just either find a way to end the run. Is this always flowing? Yeah, it must have been. No, wait, where was the fuel? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's over here. Okay. No, that just takes us back to Whitehole Station. That's not useful for us. No, don't use oxygen. I need that for living. Huh. Yeah. I don't think we'll have a way of getting back to our ship. At least we know what to do with the Comet now. But I'm still worried about all that ghost matter on it. Like, is that avoidable? Is there something I can do to get rid of ghost matter that I don't know about yet? That's fine. There's still everything with the quantum moon. That's going a different direction than I thought it would. Oh, no. That's not going up. I'm going down. Oops. Whee! Ow. My bad. Well... Can we go back through this black hole? Or back through the white hole? Now that we kind of know how they work? Does that even make sense? What happens if I approach it? Ooh, it pushes you back. Whoa, it even messes with the UI. Or I guess the UI is technically diegetic. It's our helmet. Huh. There's nothing else on this station, is there? I think we're kind of just waiting to die right now. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Let's see if we can reach that. Or go to Dark Bramble. What happens if we go through without a ship? Maybe it can't see us. Maybe it attacked us because it doesn't like ships. But it likes little guys. This could be dumb. If I'm gonna die, I might as well be dumb. Come on. Uh-oh. Planet gravity took over. Go in the hole. Nope. Real bad. Wow, that one didn't hesitate. You showed up immediately. You were just waiting there in the corner. Wow, okay, well, a lot happened. A lot of discoveries. I guess we'll just have to think on how they all work together. Thank you so much for watching. Oh God, this is a long one. We will be back on Monday for more stuff. So until then, I hope you have a good weekend, and goodbye.